way to find those travels as you can. What's going on, everybody? Welcome, Goglins, Gogletites, Gogglerifics. Welcome, peoples, to a Tuesday stream. It is episode 181 of Pen and Pixels. I am your humble host, Arvin Elleron. This is the show that we do that focuses on story and narrative in games, and I hope people are looking forward to a good stream today. You may notice that there is a little bit of different sound from me that isn't there normally. You may notice that we got some stuff going on here, and that is because I have moved and I now live in a Starbucks. No, that's not actually right. It's but I am actually I'm away. I'm actually off visiting family as I do every year, and I'm out in Seattle right now. And so I thought I was going to be in a different place than this, actually, because I thought I had gone to a place where they would have functional internet. Because I was assured, I was told, oh yeah, we got great internet here and blah, 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 blah. Readers, listeners, viewers, they did not have great internet. I'm here to tell you. Less than 1 megabyte of download is not great internet. So I had to go elsewhere, so I drove, because I love all of you so much, I drove 40 minutes, 40 minutes, down to a Starbucks where I would have actual functional internet, and that is where I find myself now. I did a stream earlier today on my channel, and that was cool. And now we are back here with episode 181 of Pen and Pixels, and with the awesomeness that is known as Pathfinder Kingmaker, which we're going to be doing today. Before I get there, just a couple of reminders about things. If you haven't done so already, please make sure to follow GOG.com, because that would be very helpful. If you haven't done so already, please make sure to check out the sub to the channel, so you can sub to the channel and get some of those DRM free emotes and all those kind of cool things as well. And please, if you have not already done so, consider checking us out on our individual channels and places as well. And with that said, I think it is an appropriate time to, give me a second here, go over, wait for it. There we go. Whoop, that's not it. Where's my webcam? There we go. Ah, yes, there we go. Hi everyone, good to see you all. Hope everyone is doing well. So yes, I'm coming to you from an undisclosed Starbucks, but it is somewhere out in the Pacific Northwest. And I've had a busy streaming day. I had a stream, and then Pathfinder Starbucks. I had a stream, and then I had an interview about my Kickstarter, which I'll talk more about in a minute, and then got set up for this. So we're going to be here for the next couple of hours. I'm sorry that I'm coming to you a little bit later than normal, but this is the deal. So I'm going to be with you here for another 2 hours, and then I will be giving way at 4 p.m. Eastern for Mr. Blackheart, who will be playing our friend Pedro. So that is going to be coming up at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. So I'm with you for the next hour and 50 minutes or so as we play through some Pathfinder Kingmaker. Before I do get there, though, I do want to remind everybody about why I was doing this interview in the first place. And what I was doing for this was talking about my Kickstarter. I am running a Kickstarter right now with Athos Arts, which is a small, awesome publisher out of Detroit, Michigan. And they are publishing my graphic novel Icarus and Jelinek, those novels which are coming out from them and which have art by the amazing Attila Fabio. I know for a fact that we have some people on here who are from Brazil. Attila is Brazilian, so I want to see some Brazilian pride. I know that the Women's World Cup team did not get through, but you can make it different on your side. So in all seriousness, though, I really do need help. We're trying to get things moving forward. We're up to 3,260 and 80 backers, which is great, but we've got 17 days to go, so we've got, we're closing and not halfway done with this. We've got another couple of days before we're going to be 50% finished, and we are not yet quite to 25% funded, so we definitely need to make a major push. So please, if you haven't already done so, please consider jumping on board and supporting it. This is a story that I'd like to think is important, that I worked really hard on, about community and compassion. It's also got a lot of excitement and fun and interest and amazing art from Attila and so forth, but I'm hoping that you'll be able to support it, and at the very least spread the word about it, not just by spamming Twitter or Facebook, although those are, if you can actually contact people on those platforms, that's great. But if you know anything through Instagram, through Reddit, through Tumblr, through any of those places, if you have connections with your local comic book store or anything, any of those things would be appreciated. So again, would really appreciate support, and if you're able to click on that, that would be good. And I will also say that if we can reach some milestones today, that would be really awesome. If we can reach that $3,300 milestone, in fact, I will probably run a raffle, and then we'll give away a GOG.com game. So I will actually give away a GOG.com game on GOG.com, which was given to me for use in my charity event ArvCon a few weeks ago, which was really awesome. So I will give away said game if we can reach that $3,300 level. So that's only $40 from now. So please consider doing that. Thank you so much for being lovely, wonderful people. And yeah, but what we got right now is Pathfinder Kingmaker. Now I have made all the transfers. I am again on the road using the power of ArvBox 2.0, which seems to be, knock on wood, working pretty well. But we're going to sort of stick with it and do the best we can. And so there will be probably some differences in terms of graphic quality of the game and stuff like that. But I'm just letting you know right now up front about that. So in case you're like, what the hell is he doing? Where's he from? Now you actually know what this is all from. With that said, though, Pathfinder Kingmaker, let us get into it. Thusly. And here we go. Let's do that. Okay. And thank you, Echo. Okay, I was exploring, as I recall, the old Sycamore last time, and I'm not exactly... I know that it was dealing with basically a war between kobolds and these other creatures. Music is loud? Okay. I will fix that. I shall fix that.
In due time, their life ends here.
How is that? Is that better? How's the music? Any better? Hey, what's up, Inquisitor? I know we're getting frame drops. Just hang in there. How about that? Better? Is that better with noise? Wow, suddenly we slowed way down. Ah, okay. That's better. Cool. Okay, good, lovely. All right, let's do it up. And hey, Inquisitor, what's up? Oh, I think I said hi. Okay, more spiders. We had a lot of these things.
This will hurt!
No joke. Okay. Yeah, so we're exploring a bunch of these sycamores because... Bring to the Might Gatekeeper the mandibles of a huge spider from the depths of a cave. Okay, which is basically what I'm doing right now is heading in that general direction, so...
I'm there.
Okay. You're going to get these occasional frame drops because I am using a Thunderbolt dock. Okay.
I do what I must.
I'm not afraid.
I am what I am.
Repent.
Do not falter.
I'm just waiting until I get to the part where I'm dealing with a huge spider. And all of a sudden, like relatively easy so far, these things have been, but... Let me go back and see.
I'm off.
I've been having this weird bug on OBS on my portable rig that basically makes it so that what ends up happening, this weird bug which ends up making it so that if I try to window capture any browser windows at all, give me 1 second. I need to fix something. Hold on. But if I do any sort of adjustments at all in terms of there we go. that's going to have to be adjusted. But if I make any sort of adjustments in terms of like try to capture a window browser, my frames per second drops from 60 to like 45 with one window and then like 20 with two. And it doesn't seem to do it with most anything else. But with browsers, either Firefox or Chrome, it does that. And I have hardware acceleration off and I have everything else off. So I don't really get why it's doing that. But it is doing it, and that is frustrating to me. But it is what it is. Alright. Sorry, I'm just adding a couple of notifications back in. Bear with me just a second. And Patreon. Yes, blacklist. Okay. Lovely. That will all be adjusted over time. Okay. Okay. Aha. Some dude. Gold mirroring. Bushman vanished. Gold points. Right. There's a little side cave. That's all what that was.
I need inspiration.
And giant spider.
Don't stay behind me! This will hurt!
Okay. Need to make sure that as I'm watching this, I'm not losing sight. Wait a second. I need to make sure that I'm not losing sight of potential attribute damage that this sometimes does, which would be bad. Quick save is F5 now. Oh. There's my quick save.
Interesting.
Sorry about that.
I'm there.
Sorry, everybody. I accidentally turned on airplane mode. I was like, I'm back. I should be back. I accidentally turned on airplane mode. I was like, why is I was doing fine with internet? Why all of a sudden did I get dropped frames? And I'm like, oh, because I hit the wrong button on my laptop. My bad. So I'm back. Before this one was, I streamed The Occupation. I streamed, before that I streamed Battletech. I streamed, oh my goodness gracious. What the heck was the other game I streamed? Oh, Thronebreaker. Thronebreaker was the other one. And then yes, I also did Divinity Original Sin 2 as well. Yeah, the game after BattleTech was Thronebreaker. So it went DOS 2, then BattleTech, then Thronebreaker, then The Occupation, then Spycraft, and then finally this game.
Done and done.
And the great game Spycraft, yes. And Spycraft. But I got through it. Hey, listen, I got through it. That's what matters, Echo. Ooh!
Face me if you dare.
I think that's the most giant of all giants. Ooh. Hold on. I need to finally heal you. Am I out of heals? Ooh. Well, that's a problem. That could have been a big problem. Okay. Fortunately, I have a lot of these Cure Light Wound potions. Okay. I wish the Cure Moderates were cheaper, but they are not. Shining Scale, Sharp Claw, an old map of Aveston, and gold coins. And we've got medicinal herb petals, special hops, gold coins, and an empty sheath. And we've got a Wand of True Strike. And a cloak. Take a look at that Cloak of Resistance. I like to hear that. Hey, what's up, Erdnell? How you doing, my friend? All right. Did indeed make it. +1 resistance on all saving throws. Yes, I need that. Also looks cool, but I also need it because she takes... I'm trying to basically pump up Amiri as much as possible because she goes down too much. So, Battletech Urban Warfare. No, you know, and actually they reached out to me about maybe playing that, and I have to say I'm not
Don't
really...
hesitate.
I loved Battletech, but I don't feel any particular urge to go back and play just, you know, either random stuff. I would love to play another story again if they had like a whole DLC sort of associated with it, as far as like not a DLC, but like a whole story-based thing. I'm all over it, but I don't know that I really want to. I'm really that into playing it just by itself. Although, as I say, as you folks know, I love Harebrained Schemes, and I am very supportive of everything they do, because I think they're a great studio. Okay. Yeah, so not much like Key, but soon.
I'll try to make this I shall end this suffering.
You should have run! Strike!
Very nice. I'm just waiting for... We're just going to hit something that's like 5 times the size of any of these spiders.
Due time.
Miner's Lever. Okay. That could very well be useful. Zemar, Casimir, Opara. Fastened to the chests are metal plaques etched with the names of Taldor's cities. Actually, tell me there where this goes to. Does it? Or does it? To the old Sycamore Caves. I don't need that yet. Pretty much. Interesting. What do we have up here? It's really problematic. Man. Giant centipedes.
Serves you right.
Giant spiders. A great battle between kobolds and mites took place here. It seems impossible to tell who won. Yeah. You know, the funny thing is, though, actually, supposedly, Eridanel, in real existence, centipedes are actually really valuable because they actually tend to be very clean insects, and they basically hunt and kill other much nastier and more dangerous bugs. But still, I'm always like, yee. But now I'm kind of like, friendly, help out, help a brother out, type of thing. You know, I'm just like, what is this? What is this? This looks really bad. This looks extremely bad. Okay, chat. I'm going to eat a bunch of my delicious Starbucks lemon loaf. Not that I'm asking for sponsorship, Starbucks, I'm just saying. I'm going to have a piece of my lemon loaf, and all of you are going to think a little bit about whether or not what we're looking here is really dangerous. We're going to walk into a trap. You have 4 snakes living under your cabin? Nice. Yeah, this looks like the trap to end all traps. This looks really bad. There better be some raisins.
I wish there was another way.
More bugs.
So let's come to this.
The taproot of the old sycamore. It was from here that the seed of the giant tree once sprouted.
There's something here.
Token of the Dryad, nice. When am I due back to the When am I due back to the East Coast? I am going to be flying back on July, I think 10th or 11th. Echo. July 10th or 11th, and I'm going to be in town then for a couple of weeks, and then I'm going to be heading to Gen Con in late July, early August, and I'll be back again for a few weeks, and then probably away one more week with family, and then we've got the fall semester. But let's not talk about school. I'm still in summer mode here. But yes. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, I don't know. I see that too.
Down better ones.
This will hurt!
We're the legend.
I mean, I pretty much do have to do. Oh God. did, and fascinating pipes, yeah, the Starbucks we have here. Do you all see what I see? Mandibles of a huge spider. Okay, I needed that. That thing is large. I'm a little surprised it's dead, frankly. Ooh, jeweled rice. I feel like that's the kind of thing which I would have expected to see, like, alive. Yeah. The dark waters of the underground lake provide no hint to their depth. Me so scared. Exactly.
I'm there.
Okay. Alright, that takes care of that. I'm frankly shocked that I did not have to fight this thing.
I do what I must.
I am what I am. Okay.
I'm off.
That's more of the old Sycamore Caves. I'm not quite done exploring this level yet. I will come back to the old Sycamore Caves, but... The guy's like, I do what I must, that guy. Yeah, he is, he's very impressed with himself, I think. Oh, I came this way. Darn it. That was where I saw the spider.
I'm there.
I'm there. Ah, thank you for the follow. Yushku. That is a very tiny alert. I'm gonna reduce that. I had to. I couldn't do anything until I saw what it looked like. Okay. I will, over time, make adjustments to this so that this is working. For justice! Yep. Got a little bit of mince going on here, it feels like to me.
This requires your attention.
Follow if you dare.
Alright. I think that's where it came from, actually. I'm going to go back down there again. Yes. Oh, it made up the tininess by loudness. Oh, was it really loud? I don't have a lot of control over that. Yeah, I don't really have control over the... I don't have as much control over the audio of this. Because it's a Streamlabs alert, and... I don't have a lot of control over it. Hopefully, hopefully I can figure out how to address that. problem, because I do not really have much ability to control that, because it's not coming from me, it's the browser source that I tap into. Did I do that already? Yes. Okay. So, okay.
I do what I must.
Do what I must. So far I've been enjoying it, Thorn. So far I've been enjoying it. I mean, I feel like there's still a couple of weird aspects to it, in terms of how they coordinate parts of the story and how they sort of lay out parts of the story, which I still have to kind of come to grips
Don't
with.
Deserved it.
guide my hand.
But I would say, in general, yeah, I've been happy with it. And they've done a ton of work on it as well. Whoa, God, what? Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, that's bad. Okay. I've got to address this problem. Let's see. How about... no. Okay.
Be generous to them, for I am not.
Whoa. Octavia suffered a crippling wound. Why did I get all these crippling wounds? I'm gonna have to rest, I think, to get this going.
Done with waiting.
Man, that was unfortunate. Okay. Let's see. Let me save this under something different. Let's see. Are unsure. Because I'm definitely not sure. And then let me try resting. I can't cancel enemies when nearby. What enemies? Good chance to level up too. Okay. Let's see. So, what I'm basically trying to do is drop her negatives for her armor. Missile shield. Okay. That's good. That'll make it easier. Maneuver when wearing armor. Reduces the armor check penalty by 1. Yep. Tower shield training. Armor penalty is reduced by 3. I'm very glad to hear this. And she gets bonuses too. I'm gonna do a little more damage, I think. 17. And what else? Let's go more with the athletics. Let's increase that mobility. And I think probably perception. Now my bonus combat feat. Okay. Let's see. I've already got all this already. Weapon focus. No. Combat mobility. No. Armor focus. Increases my AC. Armor focus is a good possibility. Let's see. Endurance. That's interesting. Improved initiative is nice, but not sure about that. That. Damage, strike, shield wall, no. Non-recommended feature, okay. So their recommended feature is weapon focus, huh? It's basically between weapon focus, although I could actually have her doing more damage, that would be nice. What is she using right now? I gotta find out what she's using right now. She is using... She is using a bastard sword. Okay. She has dexterity damage, so... Okay. So, fighter. Okay. She's using a door. Yes, she is. Strength. 1 in athletics, 1 in mobility. Perception. Bastard sword. And level up. Okay, Amiri. What about you? Rage power. Ah, that's what I like to see. Okay. I would like to rage. Tempted to do more damage with her, but I also need to be able to stand up. It's just too squishy right now. I'm going to try to up her constitution a little bit. Ability or athletics. Perception. And... Lore nature, which I don't have a lot of overall. How adorable. Very nice, Likey. I see what you did there. And I'd like to subscribe to your newsletter. Okay. While raging, the barbarian gains a bite attack. They're like... The bite attack is made of the barbarian's full base attack bonus -5. Deals 1d4 points of damage. Gains 2 claw attacks. Claws deal 1d6 points of slashing damage plus their strength modifier. Oh, so I probably want to save that, I think. Deadly accuracy. Double the lethal stances bonus when rolling to confirm the critical. Ooh, that's nice. Take on a more defensive posture. So wait, you're angry but you're more defensive? So you're just like really angrily defensive. You're just like Like, how does that work? How are you more angrily defensive? Reckless stance. Thank you very much for the follow. Still don't think I have that quite right. Still working on it. Okay. Renewed Vigor. What is Renewed Vigor? Heals 1d8 points of damage plus her Constitution modifier. Oh. For every 4 levels. That's useful. Oh man, that's super useful. And some bonus to speed. That's cool. So it's really between Renewed Vigor and... oh, but deadly accuracy. So... Guarded Stance. I think I'm going to do Renewed Vigor because she's always having... I'm always having health issues with her. So we're going to say Renewed Vigor. Wait. Do I have 2 Renewed Vigors? Let's check something. Okay. Yeah. I guess you're right. The idea that she's just like, no. Yeah, it's true. It's one of those things that hit points is often a little weird because hit points is really an abstract concept anyway. It's more of a kind of a, like this is a thing to think about. It's sort of how much you can avoid damage. It's not just you sit there and take a ton of damage. It's not really what that means. Okay. Bard. New spells. That's what I like to see. Okay. Let's see. Let's build up that charisma. What I need from you is trickery, definitely. Use more stealth, could use more mobility. Use more persuasion. Much more persuasion. Okay, and spells. So we've got a bunch of them here. We got blindness, right. Blur. That's helpful. I really need some more heals. Heroism. Okay. What person is also useful? Ooh, summon monsters pretty good too. A small fire, water, air, earth elemental. An extraplanar wolf or 1d3 extraplanar dogs. What do you think, Ardenal? Should I be summoning some extraplanar dogs? Sense vitals. Scare. Rage. Mirror image. I was waiting, knowing the emotes that you tend to like. Visibility is useful too. Oh, Cure Moderate Wounds. Yep. Gotta get one of those. Okay, I gotta get one of those. And then the other one is interesting, because I could buff... throw a whole person in there. Say hello to Rufus. Hello, Rufus. Okay. Now myself. Wind Treader. Ah, what does Wind Treader do? I can read his weapon in lightning. It's a standard action. He can grant a single weapon he holds the shock special ability for 1 minute. Weapon counts as magic for the purpose of overcoming damage reduction. Stormwalker can use this ability a number of times per day equal to +3 as wisdom modifier. You guys realize that every time I cast this spell, every time I cast the imbue your weapon with shock, I'm obligated to go, there's no time for us, there's no place for us. You guys realize that, right? There can be only one. You know what I'm saying? It's a rule somewhere, right? I feel like, yeah. I feel like it's required. Thundershot. Wait, what? Oh, okay. That's the thing. All right. I was like, wait, what? Ah, yes. Please tell me that you have got lots and lots and lots of spells coming up here. Doesn't have the following features. Atheism. Yes, I imagine my priest does not have the ability of atheism. That would be a little weird. Just a little strange. Definitely improving wisdom. Yep. 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 Yeah, but does this... Do I just get more spells? Okay. And her. Octavian, my love. Yes, rogue or wizard? Do a little more rogue, wizard, I think. Nice. +5 bonus right there. Yep. I'll go with that. I need that much. Let's go with... Okay. Good. Now, wizard spells. Okay. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? All allies within a 30-foot burst centered on caster. I like that. Pernicious poison. Bone shaker I already know about. Molten orb. Fire. 2d6 points of fire damage. Okay. Ah, yes, the hideous laughter. Burning arc. I walked into a burning ring of fire. Okay, that's pretty useful, actually. As is web. Let's go with web for sure. Yeah. There we go. And complete. Lovely. Okay. Now, is it going to let me rest? Can't camp enemies when you're nearby. Alright. Well...
Share your trouble.
Christmas.
It's time to act!
Ooh. Restovich Paladin's crumpled helmet and a light pick. But it's an unidentified light pick. Agile light pick +1. What is that? 2 to 5 damage. Agile enhancement +1. Finesse wielding. Who's my person on the pick? It's not you, right? No, it's definitely not you. It could be you, Cold Iron Dagger. It could also be you. Can't be you. So it's Arvin? It can't be her. So it's Arvin or one of my fighters. And 1 to 10 damage. 3 to 17. It's cool, but it's worth more to sell than anything else. Okay. Now through wrist? Yes, we can. It's like a lovely place to rest. You cannot hunt here. What? You cannot cook here. Why am I skipping time? What the heck is this? Do I not have enough rations? What is this all about? I feel like I'm missing something. Why? Okay. Use rations. Right. Oh, because otherwise I'd be hunting. Okay. Yes. Well, I need to rest.
I heard that in a faraway tribe, people entertain themselves by throwing huge logs. Whoever throws it the farthest is the strongest.
Throwing logs. Ha! What weaklings. The mammoth lords lived mammoths. I used to live 2 at once.
Getting this weird, getting this weird, like, frame drop just then. I don't know why. Okay. Are they still... Wow, look at this. Characters at death's door escape the deadly blow only by sheer luck. If their hit points fall below their negative constitution score again, they will truly die. Can be removed by visiting a healer at the capital or by greater restoration. Wow. That is a new one on me. Seems really bad. That is a little crazy. I have lesser restoration, but... Can you cast... Do you have any spells that could be used in this situation? Death's Door. That is a new one that I have not yet run into. Hold on 1 second. Getting some serious chugging here. Real drops in frame rate. I'm not sure why. I do not know why that is the case. Also, I don't even know what I'm going to do about that, like, Death's Door thing, which I have never heard of before in my life.
And then our leader
You
charged
forced my
forwards.
hand.
Hey, wait for me! This is what I think.
Okay. Boy, I don't even know what it costs to get greater restoration, but I bet it's a lot of money. That's cruel.
Let's give them what they deserve.
Ribbit.
I'll try to make this swift.
Okay.
They go down!
This is for you. Stay behind me.
There we go.
My masterpiece!
Golden Toad. Okay. The sunlight managed to find its way into the dungeon, creating this island of life. Island of life. Hey, what's up, Takanji? How you doing, man? Welcome, welcome, sir. How is life, the universe, and everything?
I found something interesting.
You know, when I think of Canada, I think of Takanji. When I think of Canada, I think of Kilobyte, who did my video for the Kickstarter. And when I think of Kickstarter, I think of Icarus. That's my thought process. Thank you, thank you. I was fairly pleased with how I did it myself. But no, actually, in all seriousness, Takanji actually got bought a book from me, and which was very awesome of him.
In due time.
We're our way down. We're almost all the way back down to having explored everything that we needed, I think.
You deserve it.
Oh, no, no. No offense taken at all. There's a lot of fun stories in there. I hope you enjoy all of them. Not go down there yet. I want to go around this other way first. I think I've explored most of these by now, but
I see something.
What's that?
nice. Got us a bunch of cheese. A secret sanctum well hidden from prying eyes. Ooh, silver bell, gold coins, exquisite pearl, garnet ring, pearl, silver ring. This is good because I have a feeling I'm going to have to use all of this freaking money so that I can actually get my people away from Death's Door. Yep. Flao's the best people, of course. Yeah, so many Canadians, man. I feel like Canada is maybe gradually taking over the world, but very kindly, you know? Like, and if people ever called them on it, they'd just be like, you know, I'm really sorry that we're taking over the world, but yeah. It would be like, that's all right, Canada. It's okay that you've taken over. We're okay with that.
I do what I must.
Thank you for taking over our country. All right, just about got this done.
Follow if you dare.
We get out of this level. Yep. Okay, here we are back down here. The remains of a miner's camp, deserted centuries ago. Okay. Still got gold coins, a skull of scorching ray, cure light wounds, and shield of fate. That's fine. What I really need is greater restoration. Ah, I gotcha. Well, I'm glad that you at least acknowledge it, since so many people in my country have yet to come around to that reality themselves in their own world, you know. The depths, good. Alright, let's do it. Oh yeah, I would agree with that. Usually Elder Dragon basically means more dangerous dragon. Basically. Alright, so I have to return this to them because I finished that. And this is just trying to find Tortuccio, which is my main thing. Elder equals move slow. What is up, Kobold Alchemist? Password? Lishful Lish. No, password? Lishful Lish. Does this just continue? Huh. Okay, I guess he asked without a password. Okay. Oh, suit scale. Greetings, friends. Greetings, hands. I ask help. I, shaman Tartuk, go pass it under old sycamore. Fight might, search relic. I'm afraid he can't do. Friend find shaman? Kobold attack then. Where might Tartuk be now? Don't know. He leave. If find relic, enter sacred hall. Might not go this hall. We have might relic. I may need the relic to enter the hall if Tartuk is already there. Fine. I give might relic. You touch a door and enter, then return relic. So now I can actually give this to the mites. How's the war with the mites progressing? We fight mites. Mites break bridge. We break wall. Now all quiet. How can I help you in your war? Kobold strong, fierce, not afraid. But might queen strong too. Chief looks annoyed. You slay queen, I give reward. Mites run away. No kobold dies. Success. Okay. Success. scared because I don't want to necessarily guarantee that I'm going to do that. I'm still trying to bring them together. There's someone in your dungeon I wish to discuss. Tartuk, bring them. This dumbhead shouts silly things called Tartuk Tartuccio. Can't talk. Good. The little tongue-tied monster accuses me of not being able to speak. Ironic, scoffs Jathel, contemplating her nails. Who is this? What need have you of this dumbhead, Chief? They're just taking up space in your dungeon. An useless creature. Agree, useless creature. Release. We'll speak later. Farewell. Okay. Let us strike out and forget. Tell me more about the story of Tartuccio and the kobolds and getting locked in their prison. There's nothing to say. The gnome needed servants to seek an artifact. Voiceless, diligent, and numerous. He subdued the kobolds by idle talk and trickery. Despicable buffoon. See ya.
Interesting.
This requires your attention.
I do not need her. Basically, anybody that signed up with Tartuccio at the beginning of this little affair is not someone I want on board right now. Period. I do not want people like that. Straight up. Kobold archers. Tooth hurts. Why bite that bone? Great. Okay, let's head out. Okay. Ring, ring.
Would you look at that?
Wow, spoon, topaz ring, silver statue. I have a lot of stuff that I'm going to be giving away. A lot of stuff to sell.
I am never wrong.
Okay. Okay, I got to go back to the mites and give them back their thing. Up there. That's what I have to do.
I'm there.
I'm basically trying to figure out how to bring these people back together, is what I'm trying to do. And the only way to do that is to get Tartuccio back.
I shall end this
Any
suffering.
last wishes? This is where I serves you right.
Okay. More gold, more agate, silver spoon, and a golden trinket. Okay.
I'm not afraid.
More giant spiders. Wow. Someone critical hit. Someone critically hit just then.
I see something. I did as you asked.
Good. Nice job, Octavia. No, caravan. It is really Pathfinder Kingmaker. I'm not sure what you mean by dated, though. I mean, it's, you know, isometric, so I guess it's a little bit of a throwback in that regard, but... Am I think I might be actually encumbered. Am I encumbered? I might be. And as far as where I am, yes, I am in a Starbucks. I am in a Starbucks. Because I am out on vacation. And so this is weight in descending order. Rid of some of these things. Thank you, Gallet. Thank you. Yeah, I'm basically visiting family out here, so maybe not. I don't know why I'm going so slowly, though.
I'm off.
The Cobalt Sentinel going on. More trinkets. Yeah, I gotta find Tartuk. There's something weird going on up there.
I do what I must.
Are you trying to clear that passageway? Is that what you're doing? I think it's very unlikely that you're going to be able to do that, I gotta be honest. I think that's not likely to happen. But yes, welcome, chat. For those of you who came in just a little bit later on, I hope everyone's doing well. I am Arvid Elleron, as you folks probably know. It's episode 181 of Pen and Pixels. I am live from the road with the power of Artbox 2.0. I'll be with you for another 40 minutes until the top of the hour when I'll be giving away to Blackheart. We'll be playing My Friend Pedro. And I'm also talking today about my Icarus Jelinek Kickstarter. We are currently sitting, as of last check, at about 3,260 with 80 backers. It's my graphic novel Kickstarter, but we are coming up on about halfway through. We still have a long way to go, so please consider jumping on board. If we can get up to 3,300, I will actually do a giveaway of a GOG.com game. So now is your time to jump on board if you are interested, if you like good stories, if you like good narrative, if you like good art. All of those things, I think, are available for you in that Kickstarter. So hopefully you will consider jumping on board. But thank you, everybody, and welcome. Paintings made with soot. Seems like they're supposed to portray dragons, but most just look like cows with wings.
I'm there.
Well, that's more or less how I draw, so. Friends, yes. Yes, we are friends. Indeed, we are friends. Oh, Blackheart had to cancel. Okay. I see. All right. Thank you for letting me know, Takanji. Well, then, I will happily give way to Fleos. When he shows up, I will be happy to give way because
A test of my abilities.
I've been streaming for a while, and I will have to leave this Starbucks eventually before they kick me out and say, "What are you doing?"
You should have run.
Okay.
I believe I found something.
I believe you have. Could you disarm this thing you found?
Anything else?
Okay.
I've discovered something.
These traps, man.
Applause, please.
Our journey into the mysterious dungeon brought us by twists and turns to an old mine. A huge hatch in the floor blocked our way. Its panels were half open and squeaked angrily, threatening to plunge careless adventurers into the abyss below. It stretched from wall to wall, making it impossible to simply walk around this deadly trap. Break. Oh, break bad. We turned around and saw a kobold sitting on the ground beside a broken lever. The kobold was holding his head in his hands, but sensing us, he jumped up. Stop! You go! You fall! All go! All fall! Sorrow! Sorrow! Poor kobold. He grew woeful, and lamenting, he skittered down one of the passages. Then we tried to jam the doors to deactivate the trap. Using equal parts wisdom and dexterity, we jammed the ominous hatch. Now we could proceed without fear, as the darkness of the yawning abyss was roundly defeated. Okay. I thought that was going to be one of those deals with the lever that I picked up.
Follow if you dare.
Feels a little bit aimless to me. I'm just kind of exploring to explore, mostly because I'm looking for
There's something
Tartucci.
here.
Oh god. I got real lucky that I didn't trip that
I
thing.
failed. I'm sorry. Applause, please.
Didn't fail that time.
I'm there.
I found something interesting.
Anything else?
We gotta take it easy down here. They got traps all along the way. Someone does not want us going down this passageway, people. They do not want it.
I do what I
I
must.
see something. Applause, please.
Anyone else?
You see that?
Wow. So many traps.
Applause, please.
Dude, why do you have so many traps there? These wooden structures are a few centuries old, some even older, but they've withstood the ravages of time.
I'm off. Interesting.
The scale I want. Wish. Where was the thingies? Ah. Okay, more of this stuff. I'm still worried about this death's door thing that I've got to figure out how to address. That leads outside, so I don't want to go outside yet. Go back to the left. I need to go back up and around. I need to go find the mites again.
In due time.
Still need to find Tartuccio, which I have not been able to do.
There's something here.
So many coins. The trolleys were left here by human miners long ago. The kobolds somehow managed to repair them. Did they? Silver ingots, silver ring, gold coins. I mean, we've got a ton of loot to give away, but still, despite this loot,
To
So it's come to this.
and giant centipedes. It's basically been centipedes and insects except for that one section that had those giant skeletons that I had to fight. Those guys were nasty, but otherwise it's been pretty easy so far getting through all this. Thought these burrows have chasms like that. Ooh, hey there. Interesting. That is quite a chasm. And that's why they need a bridge, and I don't have one yet.
Follow if you dare.
Okay. Up and around.
This will be quick.
More giant spiders. I wonder if they just like leave the kobolds alone. Like, are they just, they have an understanding?
You deserve it.
Like, the kobolds die every so often, and the spiders get the meat, and that's how they all keep things together. Like, how does this work? What's the ecology down here?
I believe I found something.
I think you're right.
You're but a footnote in our story.
God damn it.
Let you cast it away. And the sword provoked. This is for you.
This requires your attention.
Anything else?
Okay. Got a gilded horn. Bunch of stuff. They all die. Okay. And this is one of those little story things that they have. Oh, is the miner's lever. Okay. That's right. So we had that thing where we were able to use that for a miner's lever. Okay, cool.
We should move.
Should move. Hurry up and do it.
Something bothering you?
Come on. Let's go, you two. Get out of the web. Come on, Tristan.
Confide in me.
Pray to your God to get you out of a web. Let's go. Why would you be grappling against a trap?
Head on. How may I help? I'm listening.
Is that the only thing I can do is just use fire against the weapon? All right.
Right here, my friend. Share my path.
Come on, you're almost there. What's up, Rogan? Yeah,
Count on me.
he's so close. I don't want to waste an alchemist fire on it. I guess I could just use burning hands though.
Let you down.
There we go. Everyone made it out. Good. Jeez. Whoa, we had a big battle here. Yeah, actually, I guess they might, huh? I suppose torches probably would. I mean, most of those traps I've been able to disarm, but I happen to not disarm that one. Ooh, a great sword. And it's a magic great sword, too. Oh, it's a sticky situation, yes. Oh, the tangle threads we weave. Okay. You have a great sword, which is a ginormous sword. Which I think is unlikely that what I just got is going to be better, but we're going to see. What? I just picked up... Who's got a great sword? Why is it showing me the light pick? What the heck? There we go. Great sword. 3 to 13 damage. Enhancement +1. Yeah, but it's an oak. See, it doesn't do anything. It's not as powerful. Not as powerful. Okay. So. There's the bridge.
I'm there.
That the mites control. Okay, so it looks like I've explored most of this. I need to get up there. Sycamore Hall. I need to get up. There and meet the what's his face. I was glued to my screen the whole time. Nice. Nice. I'm a little bit surprised, Rogan. There were no strings attached.
Oh, look!
Talden Warrior's dog tag. Oh, these are the depths? Oh, wait a minute. But where? Hold on a second, though. Okay, right. Depths, caves, but I already explored the depths. So. Oh, wait a minute. I got the Mite Relic. So I need to go to Sycamore Hall, and the question is, how do I get to Sycamore Hall? Hello, Fuzzy Normal. Yes, similar. It is based on Pathfinder rules, which are initially based on D&D 3.5. Now, Baldur's Gate was based on 2e, was based on 2nd edition, and I believe it was Icewind Dale. I want to say Icewind Dale 2 that was based on 3rd edition. So this is in the same ballpark, but there were some adjustments that were made to it. Also, just because Pathfinder is slightly different, also. But in principle, yes. I'm live streaming. You can say hi if you want. Mm-hmm.
Cool, so you're doing like an audio live stream right from Starbucks.
That's right. I'm doing like an audio video live stream.
See, these are the people sometimes that you hear on the podcast and stuff. Just so you know, it is very real, okay? They always
This
ask
actually
me questions.
exists. Yeah, that's what it is.
Cool.
You're welcome. See that, chat? You were all part of a cool... The guy was like, really? You didn't see there were these two little kids, and they're like... It's like, no, little boy, go away. A fellow Starbucks citizen has approached us. Exactly. That is the case. Okay, what was I doing? Oh, I got to get to Sycamore Hall. I think I just literally went in here, and I just went back. Oh well. Because what I want to try to do is get up there and see if I can enter Sycamore Hall so that the next time I play, I can take care of Tratuccio and we can finally move this quest forward. A wild Starbuck has appeared. Yeah, I think I screwed that up. Yeah, I screwed that up. I gotta go up this way. Live streaming games in public, that's a first for you? Well, I happen to be out here on the West Coast visiting family, so my normal rig, which is in my office at home, I do not have access to. So as a consequence, I'm out here. Yeah, Starbucks internet is actually, I mean, look, their upload is like 5 or 6, and so I'm able to work within that basically. And then the rest of it is that I'm using my Artbox 2.0 as my portable rig, which basically is like, it essentially is, I will show you. So it's my laptop, right? And then we've got my portable, my second monitor. And then we've got this, which is my Thunderbolt graphic stock. That's my Thunderbolt 3 that makes it all possible for me to do this. And my microphone. There you go. So compared to where I am staying, where I was told, oh yeah, this is great internet, less than 0.1 megabyte upload is not great internet. I'm here to tell you. But upload that is 6 upload, that's functional. I can deal with that. Okay, so can I not? So it works out pretty well. Megabit, right? Megabit, I believe. Did I say megabyte? Megabit. Okay. Okay, so here we are. Here's this. Yeah, but how do I get... I need to go up here somehow. Okay. Oh, well, it's a good question. Now you got me not sure. I think it's megabits, bytes, bits. It's slow. That's all I know. It's real slow. And I knew it too because the person was just kind of like, oh yeah, the internet's usually a little bit spotty, and I'm like, a little bit spotty. Not exactly. I mean, they haven't really been that filled. I got my thing. I mean, I usually am writing. I usually go to a Starbucks about once a week to do writing anyway. So my feeling is, given how much money I spend at Starbucks over the course of a given year, an occasional, 6-7 hour stretch is not too much to ask. That's basically what I think. Then it would be bits. Then it would be megabits. Based on what you just said, then it would be megabits. I see the subscribe with Twitch Prime. Thank you, Zator. I think that should be popping up soon, I think. Wait, did I just come from there? Man, I am so lost. The heck am I? Oh, there they are. Jeez, man. Yeah. It's true, Zator. Like, they have... No. So that's not going to do it. All right, let's get back here. Let's get back here. Let's get in there. It's quite singular today. Yes, it's a different looking, it's a different sort of designed webcam in terms of where I have it positioned. I mean, I could place it higher. How's that better? Is that better? Or perhaps this? Ladies and gentlemen, our sweater. Underneath the sweater, we have Galaga. Marvelous roof. Marvelous roof, marvelous sweater. Okay. I'll tell you what would be really marvelous. What would be really marvelous is if I could freaking get to where I need to go in the Sycamore Hall. That would be great. Galaga's great. Oh man. There was a time when I was legit in Galaga. I will officially brag about my ability in Galaga. At the time I was real good back in the day. Yeah, you know, I was like that, and then it was hot out here too. Okay, I've already been here. It was hot out in the East Coast where I live in the United States, and then I came here, and it's like it was pretty like it was like 50 degrees Fahrenheit here, 50 to 55 in June. It is cold, like comparatively. And so I just threw the sweater in at the last moment. I'm like, oh, I better bring that. It's a good thing I brought it because...
In due time.
You stayed up hours into the night? At the moment, you would probably beat me, Duad, easily at the moment because I have not played it extensively for years. Back in the day, though, I would 100% have put my skills with a Z up. But as I say, that was back in the day. Oh, okay. So we would need, it's like one of those hypotheticals, right? It's like one of those deals where you're like, okay, so in our prime, would Michael Jordan, you know, beat LeBron James? Like, it's that kind of thing. Right, these are all the skeletons. I already know about all that. Yes.
I'm there.
This is good because we want to be heading back up this way. Outside. Old Sycamore Caves. Okay, that's what we want. We want to go up to the north here. I really would love to get here before we have to close up shop for the evening. I like this little feature of the game where it shows you the treasure you left behind and you can pick it up if you want to leave. I think that's neat. I don't, as it happens, but I'm also pretty happy with how this... The one thing I've been having trouble with is this weird OBS thing where it's not window capturing properly, but in general, I'm happy with the Thunderbolt Deck stuff. Yes, I did. Mm-hmm. Now, I only ever rolled it over once. I mean, I didn't do like multiple times. I wasn't that good. But yes, back in the day, I absolutely did do that. Actually, where am I delivering this to, this thing? Bring to the Might Gatekeeper. Who the devil is a Might Gatekeeper? Yeah, I loved Galaga. My dad was, my dad liked, well, Space Invaders. My dad liked Galaxian. And Galaxian was okay, but it's just like, once you played Galaga, there's no real reason to play Galaxian, honestly. Like, it was good, but it's just like Galaga was so much better.
In due time.
Okay, that's the old Sycamore Depths, right. What I'm trying to do is get into the hall. Ah, we found cheese and some onions. Okay, where's the... Wait. Where's the Might Gatekeeper? Might Sentinel. Might Priest. That and Contra in Galaga? Contra was solid. Contra was solid. Also the original Rygar.
If you dare.
Unlocked. Okay, Sycamore Hall. Oh, cutscene.
Oh, my impromptu rival. You are late, as always. A little advice? Never join any races. Speed is just not for you.
What is with this disguise, Tartuccio?
Do you mean the performance I put on for the kobolds? Wasn't this an excellent idea? The poor folks did everything I wanted, even started a brawl with their beloved neighbor mites. I did not even need to make any effort to complete my mission. That is why I will always be a step ahead of you and the like.
And this is the person I nearly made the hero of my book? Ew.
Without a doubt, vice does have its advantages. However, in the end, it always, you hear me? Always gets what it rightfully deserves.
What were you looking for here? Why did you need all this?
Don't take me for an idiot. I am not going to tell you anything, even despite the fact that I am going to kill you. By the way, did you know I am going to kill you?
Is that how this goes, Tartuccio? I think you're wrong. I know you're a Pataxian spy.
But you don't know my mission, and won't ever know because I will never tell you, even for the pleasure of seeing your discouraged face.
I don't think we need to fight. Let's resolve this peacefully.
We do, Dimwit, we really do. You know too much. Truth be told, I am simply tired of you.
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
Okay, jerk.
Any last wishes?
Okay. Let's rage. Let's see. I'm going to leave that like that. Let's inspire courage. Let's put that. Let's, okay, let's do that. And break it. All right. That's a good... Well... You guys see, that kind of... He kind of go boom. He kind of went boom. Kind of went boom. Deliver Tartuccio to Keston, dead or alive. Tell Keston of Tartuccio's fate. I will do that. It's a good question. I don't... I need to play more of Pathfinder Kingmaker before I can make that call. My feeling so far is that I don't love Pillars of Eternity, I have to be honest. There's something about Pillars of Eternity which never really clicked for me. I liked the White March better than I did, and I haven't played 2. I played all of Pillars of Eternity 1 and I won it, and I played White March Part 1 DLC. I haven't played White March Part 2. I've never really... Something about the combat always kind of bothered me. It never really kind of clicked for me the way that I would have hoped. And so, I don't know. Like the combat, for example, I found the combat in Pillars was just very much just like, nothing felt as if you had an immediate, I do this and this happens. It was just sort of like, I send a blob of stuff in your direction, and it kind of affects you in general terms, but there was very little of the, I do this, cast this happens with this, you know, so, and I always found the story was a little bit forgettable to me too. It's okay, don't get me wrong, I don't in any way mean to undercut it, but it was not, I didn't enjoy it as much as I would have hoped. Nice, I needed that. Very much needed that. And that's perfect. Okay. So I pretty much wiped those guys out. Okay, good. Scroll of Mage Armor, Garnet Ring, Scroll of Divine Favor, Heavy Shield, and Gold. Okay. This is a Heavy Shield +1. What do you have right now? A Tower Shield. See, so... See, the thing is that she has basically a big, she's a Tower Shield specialist, so I don't want her to, yeah, I don't really want to switch that off. So. Yeah, for sure. Again, like I didn't dislike it, don't get me wrong, but I like the little choose your own adventure portions of that too, which of course this also possesses, but okay. So I've got to find the Might Gatekeeper.
I'm there.
At the exit of the Sycamore Hall, you meet Bada, Queen of the Mites, and Scootsdale, Chief of the Kobolds. They look askance at each other, their rage barely suppressed, but they do not attack. You promise find truth. Open it soon. You find Shaman? Tartuk deceived everyone. It was he who stole the Sycamore branch from the Kobolds to make war with the Mites. He attacked me and he was killed. Now I possess both sacred branches. Treacherous treason! I know Purplehide, traitor. Now that you know the truth, you might give up this needless feud and live together in peace once more. The true aggressor here has received his just punishment. The chief holds the sacred branch. His eyes are full of sorrow. Much blood is shed. Not easy forget. We struggle. No might do evil deeds again. You friend, welcome guest. Always. Is this my first playthrough? Yes, it is, Kevin Sausage, it is. Queen shakes her head thoughtfully. Was much death. Hard forget bad blood. But I, wise queen, find other way. No kill kobold no more. Ally, you brave and fair. Beer guest precious now always. Amazing! You managed to get them to reconcile. Good work. I thought a fight was inevitable. Why would you strike, do you strike peace between groups of monsters? Because they are, if they are at peace with each other, they will not be causing problems for other people. They may have learned something from this little experience, and that may mean that they will not attack innocents down the line. That's why. You know, it looks like you may yet become a worthy ruler of this realm. Well, I'll do what I can. Decide the fate of the relics, I did. Return both relics to the rightful owners and brought peace to the kobolds and mites in the old Sycamore caves. Okay. I still gotta find the Might Gatekeeper. I need to find out where they are. Fat chance. Don't give in to cynicism, Rogan. You must believe.
I do what I must.
They're kobolds, not dwarves. Yes, but... Aha. Okay, where is the Might Gatekeeper? You rest war now. Make new war soon. You come again.
I'm off.
Plus, if I'm going to run a kingdom, Rogan, I don't need people running around and getting ready to attack me at any second. I need to make peace, you know? You gotta address these issues. Okay, I do need to know where the heck the Might Gatekeeper is, though. Where is the Might Keeper? Does anybody know where the Might Gatekeeper is?
Share your troubles.
Might cure wounds at. Is it northwest corner? Okay, I will check that out. Thank you. All right, well, that's where I'm going, so...
Something
again.
bothering you?
Good, there we go. I got a cannoli and some others the same desserts. Well, pretty much, he ended up being a little bit of a gnome du brulee, if you will. You've heard of creme brulee, but have you heard of gnome brulee? Good times, good times. Okay. Show me Might Gatekeeper. Where are you? Not. Oh, what? You over here? Yes, that's him. Doesn't even tell you the right name. Daisy, come, good girl. Greeting, ally. You come. Warrior Queen Bada await you. Queen Beauty is little centipede. Here are the mandibles you asked for. All good. I make fine helmet. Take lever bridge, play ally. I say no one, you take treasure. I am your ally no longer. Let's go. Farewell. Alright, good. We can cross this off our list. Awesome. So that. Okay, if we can cross it off the list, why don't we do that? Oh my goodness, thank you, Butt Spikes. Thank you, Butt Spikes, very much. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Welcome back to the GOG-Con family. 18 months, wow, man. That is no joke. Thank you, Butt Spikes, I appreciate that. Welcome back to GOG-Con. And, okay, so I have this thing now. Let me cast a blessing of the butt on your pony. Okay, so even though this is for some reason showing up, why is it still showing up there? I did it. I crossed it off my list, so why is it still there? Shouldn't it be... Well done, Blackbird. Well done. I see what you did there, and I approve. Okay, so why is this still listed on the errand list? I don't... What is this doing on this errand list? I don't get it. Anyway. Okay. So, does anybody know about that, by the way? Is that the kind of thing where if I leave, it'll go away? If I leave this area? Yes. I would say try to get. I personally would not be interested in min-maxing, but I would try to balance the party as much as possible. Crowd control and particularly aggro control is really important. So, I mean, I'm sure people can do it with other ones, but Valerie is a tank that I really need to have because if I get people on the back row, I have some squishy people back here. So really focusing on aggro control is important. Beyond that, the main thing is just to have a lot of fun and go along with the story. I'm only myself about, what am I right now? I am 16 hours, so probably I'm almost 20 hours in, and I'm still very early in the game. So, but based on what I've seen so far, that's what I would say. And I've been enjoying this game quite a bit. Does anybody know anything about why this is not, is this just the kind of thing that I'm going to leave and it'll be gone? I mean, I guess I'll just try it and see, but... Yeah. There's a lot going on in the game. And the other thing is that Alcat, which is the developer, has done a lot of work. Oh, whoa. Whoa, what?
Sorry, spectacle. The treacherous servant of a treacherous king, who in his turn is mere servant to even greater powers. He impersonates a lesser creature and dies. A good joke is a powerful weapon. A bad one can seal the Joker's fate. So be it. Rise, my unfortunate jester. Your performance is not over yet.
Esto, Axi, Yas.
Interesting. Okay. That was cool. That was cool. Hey, PKD fan, do you know why there's stuff in my journal that's not disappearing yet, even though I finished it? Like this thing. Why is that still there, even though I've already done it? It even says we can cross this task off our list. Do you know why it's still there? It is a check mark. Yeah, but hey, what's up, Kilgore? It is a check mark, but why is it still? But why is it still showing though? Like, why isn't it off the list? You know. Good to see you, Kilgore. How you doing, man? Okay, so I got to go back to Keston Garrus. No, this is the opposite. See this? If you click on it, it shows all the quests that I finished. Right now I have it off. Oh, look at that. Okay, once I did that a second time, it disappeared. Okay, whatever. It finished. It was before I did have that off, but when I clicked and clicked back on, it's better, so. Okay. Okay, so we're going to be going to the Stolen Land. So this is good. This means that now what we've got is, because this is also based upon like in front of the Stag Lord, and I couldn't do that until I did the rest of it. So I go back to Keston Garrus, talk to the Sword Lords, and then I'll be able to advance the quest here. So that's what we've got going on. So, cool. And I'm using, by the way, GOG Galaxy to sync up my saves in case anyone is curious. Okay, so delete that. R of continuing. Cool, cool. Now I have a question. Fleos, are you here, sir? Are you here, Mr. Fleos? GOG Galaxy, this is the first one. GOG Galaxy 1, not GOG Galaxy 2, which may be on the way. This is GOG Galaxy 1. But, so I'm just talking about the first one. And it is useful to be able to synchronize saves, especially when you're traveling and you're like trying to think about like trying to just copy over this stuff for save games is a pain. So you're here, but go on as long as I like. Well, I've actually been streaming a long time, so what I'm going to do, Fleos, also thank you for your support, Fleos, by the way, of my graphic novel. And I want to mention for anyone who's here, if you want to be like Fleos, you can back my graphic novel, Icarus, Jelinek Kickstarter, which is running right now. It is another 17 days to go, so we're almost to the halfway point. I'm very proud of this. It's a story about a young man with wings who falls into the heart of an enormous volcano and the creatures that he finds there. It is... there's a lot going on with it. It's got a lot about compassion, community, and stranger in a strange land, cool magic stuff. It also has a lava-resistant two-tailed dog called the Solar, whose name is Rig. And it has art from a Brazilian artist, Attila Fabio, who is really, really amazing. So if you're interested in that, check it out. It's athosarts.com/Kickstarter. And I'm mentioning it because if we were to hit the $3,300 mark today, I would do a GOG.com giveaway from GOG.com Games right here. So I would do that. Otherwise, what I'm going to do is I'm going to head back to the main base, and at that point I think I'll give way to Fleos, because I have been streaming for a while, so I probably should be going to do that. Yeah, so we're at 3260. So 40 more, and you'll be there. I'm going to put the link. There you go. And thank you as always to GOG.com for your indulgence, for their indulgence. Okay. I love that I completely explored this place once already and was like, oh wait. Here, go over here, go over here. I explored this place once already and was like, why is there not more? I explored it and there was nothing going on there, and I had to trigger something else to get where I was going, so. This Death's Door thing, though, is problematic. I gotta figure out what's going on with this Death's Door. Gold. Gold. A lot of stuff to sell. Okay, let's do it. Okay. Let's get back up to where we're going, which is here. Right, which is fine, so long as when I'm doing that, I then am not sort of confused about what areas are still potentially important. Nice. Evade.
May we have a moment of respite?
Yes, as soon as we get back home, we can rest.
We should gather our strength.
No, I do not want to begin resting. There we go. Lovely. Okay, let's talk to them, and then we will close up shop for tonight.
Adventure can wait.
Yeah. Yeah. Whoa. Greetings. The nymph's tender voice comes to you softly. The scent of flowers and evening dew is dizzying. In this dark hour, I had not even dreamed of encountering someone in these lands who could stand against the one who blights me. But you appeared, and you brought hope along with you. With the strength of the fog fading, I am able to show you the way to the Stag Lord's fortress. Please go there. Slay our enemy before he can strike another blow. Will you help me in the battle? I cannot. My power is barely enough to make a slight tear through the veil of fog. Keeping the way open to you is all I can do to help. What happens after I defeat the Stag Lord? Will I ever see you again? And you would like to see me again? Of course. I think this woman is a little sketchy. Don't tell me if it is, but she seems a little sketchy to me. And yes, of course. I'll come to you once the tormentor is gone for good. I really hope to have a chance to show you the true beauty of these lands. The meadows, the flowers. I'll set off to the Stag Lord's fortress as soon as I'm ready. Should you lose, my heart will stop with yours. But should you win, the sun shall rise once more over these lands. In its rays and the ring dance of blooming life, we shall meet again. I leave you a small gift, a token of hope and the reward that awaits you after all these hardships. Farewell. No, take care. And it looked like the same thing actually showed up also. As that thing that was back there. Nymph skip. +2 dodge bonus to AC against ranged attacks. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Alright, let's trade this in, talk to the dude, and let Flayhouse get started. Fucking time to sell some things. Sell. 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 Newest to oldest. Okay. Sell. 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 Okay. All of this so I can get greater restoration. Ooh, which reminds me, I wonder if there is a healer here. Is there a healer in Oleg's that casts greater restoration? Does anybody know? Does anyone know? Okay. Because I have this thing called Death's Door that basically it says Both these characters are at death's door and escaped a deadly blow by sheer luck. If their hit points fall below their negative constitution score again, they will truly die. This condition can be removed by visiting a healer at the capital or by greater restoration. And it kind of bothers me that they're like this right now, so it's like... Oh, will it? Okay, okay, cool. Yeah, I definitely was not resting in a safe area before. I need to make sure that I read that. Haggis. Remind me I need to read Haggis, people. Man, I have a lot of stuff. Okay. What's that? What? There's a faster way to sell items? What's the faster way? Tell me. Okay, that's good to know, PKD. What's the faster way to sell items? I will happily... The middle button between offer and sell. Ooh, really? What am I... What is this other thing? Okay. Click non, now what? Right. But then how do I... Oh, I see. Okay, except I don't want to get rid of all of those. Wait a minute, though. I don't want to get rid of these Shield of Fates. Okay. I see. All right. But what about this, though? What about, like, these Ruslandic coins and stuff? Or this... Click all and they will all get on? Okay, hold on. The coins you might want to keep? Really? I already sold a bunch of them though. Man, I didn't know that. Really? I do want to keep those? Oh, man. I do. I do remember the storyteller, yes. Okay, okay. Alright, I will keep that in mind. Well, right now I have a good deal of money, so... Alright. I gotta go rest at Oleg's, at the very least, so that I can, Okay. Tell Keston of his fate.
I'm there.
Okay. Here we go. Where is Keston? Is Keston back at the capital? Where is Keston and the Sword Lords? Okay, so even though this is my whole party resting, right? So that means that Octavia is no longer going to be at death's door. Okay. All right, let me just talk to Keston and turn that in. No, I know that. That would have been bad. Okay. Before you stands a heavy-set man with grim, determined features. His weathered face is crossed by silvered several, I can speak, scars, yet they do little to mar his appearance. His gaze is heavy, but he avoids eye contact, as if afraid of unwittingly sharing whatever burden weighs so heavily upon him. Keston, I failed to capture Tartuccio alive. The attack man was killed.
Well, this is not the best outcome, but I think it will be good enough to Take this as a reward for your help. I'll send word to Rescue and let them consider how they might return the favor.
I'll take 1,000 coins and 40 experience.
Once again, I thank you for your help. I'll remain here until my men recover from their wounds. Meanwhile, we'll help guard the trading post and fight off any bandits should they return. Good luck in all your plans and endeavors.
See ya. All right. Bitter rival. Oh yeah. So much for the bitter rival. So see, there it is again. So if I do this, and then see how it's still there? And then I do this. And it's still there. It's weird. It's like it shows it for part of the time or whatever, and then... It's really odd. No, I know, but this happened before, though. There was a task that had a check mark and said it was done, and it showed up on the list, and then it just stopped showing up on the list. You know what I mean? Like, that's the weird thing. Like, and I know that it's done. I'd like it to be off the list, so it's just Stolen Land, Riverbed Nightmare, and Prove Your Worth. I want those three to be the only ones that are there. I mean, it's not a big deal, but it's kind of a little bit of a pain, because I'm like, come on, man, come on. You know? But anyway. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. Okay. Okay, now it's over. I think. Yeah. So the next one is going to be dealing with Stolen Land. That is going to be the next thing. But it is not going to be the next thing for today because my time with you all for this week has come to an end. It has come to an end. It has been fun. It's been a blast. I've enjoyed myself. But the time has come for me to wrap it on up and head up on out of here. I want to thank everyone for making this an awesome stream. It was a good time. We had good turnout as well. Thank you for those of you who were able to support my Icarus Jelena Kickstarter. Please spread the word about it and let people know about it. And please stick around now for Fleos, who's going to be coming and playing something awesome for you. I am going to be gone off the grid basically today, rest of today and tomorrow and most of Thursday. I'll be back on Thursday night. My channel will be hosting Emberwind, a tabletop game. I will not be playing or GMing it, but it will be hosted on my channel. I hope to stop by if I can. And then Friday, I will be back with my own stream. Friday is going to be a big streamathon for me on my channel. I'm going to be doing a big streamathon to promote Icarus and Jelena Kickstarter. So stop by if you want me to see me do cool, crazy things. Definitely stop by. Let me know if there's something you would like me to try. I may consider doing so. That's going to be happening on Friday. And then we have at night Masters of the Dungeon, which is my D&D roundtable show with Dave the Digital DM and Little Red Dot, and we will have our guest Paul Zega, who is a tabletop designer of some note, and I think you'll find it interesting if you like the tabletop stuff that we do even on this channel on occasion. And then after that, some Deus Ex Human Revolution. Saturday, some Deus Ex Human Revolution as well. Next week I'll be back here on Tuesday with some more Pathfinder Kingmaker, and coming up soon we have, of course, more D&D with GOG Storm King's Thunder happening as well. Now, though, you should stick around for GOG. Don't forget to follow us here on the channel. Don't forget to subscribe to GOG.com, as a couple of you did. And don't forget to check through to all of our individual subsystems, Patreons, and Kickstarters and stuff like that. But now, hang around for Fleos, who is an awesome dude and is going to be playing... What are you playing today, Fleos? What is on the agenda for you today? What do you got? Do you know? Yeah, thanks, LifeBlaze. Oh, Earthworm Jim. We are playing nothing, Dragon Sphere. We're leaving now. Earthworm Jim. So stick around, watch Flares playing some Earthworm Jim. Thanks for jumping in on the surprise stream, bonus stream, so to speak. And I will catch all of you lovely people. My channel Thursday for Emberwind, my channel Friday for the Streamathon, and next week back here for some Pen and Pixels episode 182 next week as we continue with story and narratives in games. Have a good evening, Life Plays. Goodbye, everyone. Much love to all. See you to Kanjia. Thanks for everyone for stopping by, and I will catch all of you lovely people soon. Until then, everyone be good to each other, and have a good day. Bye.